Hello, friends. My name is Evangelist Vanessa Smith. I am the founder of I'm the Boss movement. BOSS stands for Black Owned Super Support. My organization ultimate goal is about supporting Black owned businesses. We do focus on supporting Black owned businesses in the hair industry, but just overall, we are concerned about supporting Black owned businesses altogether. My particular commercial to you is in regards to Black Wall Street. For those of you who don't know about Black Wall Street, I am honored to share the story behind Black Wall Street. In 1921, there were some awesome, phenomenal African Americans who chose to build their own businesses. History tells us that Black Wall Street, which was located in Tulsa, Oklahoma, these awesome people created 600 businesses, 21 theaters, 6 private airplanes, and 1 hospital and a school system, and much more. I know they had to have been proud and honored that they did it on their own. And keep in mind, this had to have been a very, very challenging thing to do, considering that this was during Jim Crow. Well, we are living in 2020, and I believe that this is our time as African Americans to build. When I think about Black Wall Street and how they must have shined with accomplishment and joy of being people of color, Black people can look at their own stores, their own highly educated, intelligent people doing for themselves, only to deal with a terrible tragedy where a racist white mob accused a young African American man of assaulting a white woman, triggered a mob to burn down the entire Black Wall Street. But I do want to point out, yes, there were World War veterans then, and they were determined to fight for their land. The only reason why they were not able to save all the lives that were massacred that day, it wasn't that they didn't stand up. It was because they were outgunned. Well, that's a burden on my heart as a minister, as an African American woman, that we must rebuild. I've started a building fund on the GoFundMe page called Restore Black Wall Street. And what that project is about, it is my desire, my team, the Boss Movement, to build a Black owned business mall starting in Atlanta. I see it 4 corners of the earth: Atlanta, Chicago, one state at a time. You can be a part as those during Black Wall Street in 1921. The sky was the limit. There was nothing that could hinder them. And once again, I remind you, they were living during Jim Crow, segregation in the worst way. And they built a city of Black owned businesses. Will you please go to my GoFundMe page and let's make this dream come to pass. Let's restore, let's honor their memory and build a Black Wall Street mall full of powerful, great, exciting businesses. It is definitely possible to do. When we think of Many of our wonderful, great Black churches, where I've been in services where an offering of $100,000 was received in an offering in 15 minutes. I have a simple GoFundMe page where that can truly be done in 15 seconds. Whatever you have, big or small, wouldn't you like to say, once this mall is built, that I was a part of that? I envision a wonderful opening processional of dances before we enter the building, and prayer and people doing their steps. And yes, our ancestors who worked so hard to defend Black Wall Street, smiling down and saying, thank you, that our blood and sweat was not in vain. You can say yes or you can say no, but your yes added on to our yes and many others can make it happen. Your children and your children's children can say, look at Black Wall Street. My parents in this generation was a part of it because the original Black Wall Street made sure they became a part of it with no help of anyone else. We can do this, my people. So go to GoFundMe and search, restore Black Wall Street. $100, $200, $1,000, $1,000,000. Our goal is $2 million so that we can begin to build. If you have any questions or any comments, feel free to contact me and my team. Email WINNIE50, pardon me, let me back that up. Winnie Fine, WINNIEFINE 50 at gmail.com. Once again, that's Winnie Fine 50 at gmail.com. WINNIEFINE 50 at gmail.com. Share with your family, share with your friends, corporations, celebrities. Let's build Black Wall Street, one state at a time. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your time and look forward to your most generous donation.